Prime Minister the Right Honorable Christie hoping to return the magic to the nation's second city of Freeport, Grand Bahama. Good Friday evening, everyone. I'm Altaviz Munnings.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Keishla Adderley. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Topping the news, he was the bearer of good news at the island's business community outlook yesterday. And Clint Watson tells us tonight he discussed the government's plan to rebound the island's economy.
I was more than titillated by what I heard. Not just the investor I was talking to, but a current investor. And if those things come about, we're talking about a new Freeport and a new Grand Bahama.
Prime Minister the Right Honorable Christie signaling that there is some real tangible evidence that the economy is about to turn in Grand Bahama. He was referring to a teleconference call 2 days ago with a potential buyer for the Hutchison-Lucayan properties.
Had expanded his offer to Hutchison, increasing the scope of and level of investments. He's now planning to involve 4 well-known brands in the operation of the hotels and casino. I'm speaking to it because it has now reached that stage where I regard it as real. 2 major tour operators that are world recognized and rated tour operators with much airlift would be involved. It is intended for him to add other attractions and features, to work with stakeholders to turn the entire Lucayan strip into a distinctive and lively destination.
And while for Grand Bahama they've had their high hopes dashed before, Mr. Christie believes breakthrough is close.
For the first time, I started to feel that we have an opportunity through this level of interest that is now increasing to integrate into the tourism mix in Grand Bahama some wonderful brands. They have already placed those brands against particular buildings. It is so wonderful for me to have had a discussion that has now shaped up as a definitive discussion where proposals of the nature and agreements are being arrived at.
Meantime, the Prime Minister says they continue to work with the owners of the Memories Resort to repair the property and have it opened. However, the owners are still waiting on its hurricane insurance claim before determining its course of action. Referring to residents, the Prime Minister says they don't have to test the spirit of Grand Bahamians because their ability to overcome some of the worst circumstances proves the indomitable spirit is still very much alive.
While these properties are not government-owned, the government remains intimately engaged in getting the properties reopened and putting former employees back to work as soon as possible. Meanwhile, we have to give consideration to the extension of unemployment benefits as well as assistance to small businesses. The government is also prepared to work with businesses in Freeport to match them in funding of new and additional employees.